This channel is proudly sponsored by Mal and Tal Enterprises. Please check out the links to their Patreon and to their store. They have a huge selection of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition products, everything ranging from mythological fantasy to Gothic steampunk. There is even a video game inspired bestiary, so definitely check it out. And The Weird Frontiers role-playing game, a dungeon crawl classic style, Weird West tabletop RPG. Please check out the links in the description and in the comment as well. Hi, welcome to part 1 of my review featuring Raven. This is a storytelling role-playing game hybrid. You will play characters that are archetypical in the stories written by Edgar Allan Poe. This role-playing game is a pastiche of everything that makes Edgar Allan Poe's literature so macabre and tenebrous. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. The quality is exceptional. The document is fully bookmarked. Everything is well written, organized, and explained. The graphic design, the layout, the illustrations, it is all so elegant and with a hint of decadence. It feels as if you are reading some sort of 19th century tome when it was first printed, because of the ambience created by the colors, by the font, by the graphic style. So the quality is exceptional. Now let's talk about the contents. So what is this tabletop RPG? It features an alternative or fictional version of Earth as we know it. That is, there are some recognizable elements. But in this case, Edgar Allan Poe, that is pretty much the character Poe, did not die. He went on a journey. He went aboard a ship that was exploring a certain part of the oceans where a lost continent is supposed to be. He managed to survive the perilous journey, and as he went into the continent, he discovered an ancient city, the city of Raven. It has been existing for hundreds of years, but it is quite obvious that it has fallen into decadence. The members of a mysterious lodge have been running things in the city, and they interacted with Poe. They liked Poe so much to the point that they taught him their magics. Poe employed these magics to take over the city and brought people from the American continent to populate this land. So the city of Raven transformed. Poe created a new order, the Order of the Mist. They would protect people from any sort of supernatural danger, because this city of Raven is connected to the other side. Because of the sorceries of the Lodge, which consisted of torturing and manipulating the spirits of the city, things were not exactly safe. Poe became corrupted by the dark energies that he wielded, and he eventually made some sort of magical operation, to the point that portals sprang open and a deadly mist came to be. Every night, the city is flooded by this mist, killing everyone that gets caught within it. And the ravens, which are beings from the other side, take those souls, the souls of the victims that met their demise within the mist. It is said that those souls are devoured on the other side. So Poe became a villain. The people of the city, both the original inhabitants and the people who came from outside, banded together against Poe, including the descendants of Poe. And so this villain was defeated. But the curse of the mist and the ravens remained. The lodge was not completely exterminated. The Order of the Mist became the official guardians of the city, but the members of the lodge are still lurking, planning and plotting. The players participate as members of the Corvus family. This family are the descendants of Poe. They have this tragic past that their founder, the founding father of both the family and the city, became corrupt. So now they need to find out the truth about everything that has been going on, the secrets of the mist and the specters that roam the city, because in this setting, all of the supernatural terrors are ghosts, wraiths, specters, and larvae. It is a setting of melancholy and decadence. Apart from the ravens, there are also mysterious black cats. Their purpose remains unknown. They form an interesting contrast with the presence of the ravens. And for the sake of caution, it is better to leave the cats alone, because you do not know what part they play in all of this. This introductory section of the book is great. It tells you all about the plotline, the premise, but also some basic concepts concerning plot twists, the corpus characters, the dice that you will be using. This tabletop RPG uses 10 six-sided dice. Each player should have 5 black dice, representing the corpus dice, and 5 white dice, representing the mist dice. You want to roll 4 or above when it comes to your black dice, and you want to avoid rolling 4 or above in your white dice, because they represent plot twists that are not in the favor of your character. So you want to roll as many cats, that is black dice, as opposed to ravens or white dice. You have details on the premises and principles of this tabletop RPG storytelling hybrid. The premises and principles of Raven, the player's principles, the Tenebrous Boy's principles. In this game, the game master is referred to as the Tenebrous Boys, and the player characters are referred to as the Corvus characters. The non-player characters are the non-Corvus characters. You also have information on how to get started quickly when it comes to the players, the Tenebrous Boys, how to start playing right away. Now, I have 2 criticisms when it comes to this introductory section of the book, starting with safety tools. When it comes to tabletop RPGs and storytelling games, these should be comfort tools. Games are perfectly safe. When it comes to tabletop RPGs and storytelling games, these are not safety tools, these are comfort tools. If your character dies in the game, nothing is going to happen to you in real life. If you're going to have a nervous breakdown because your fictional character died in an imaginary setting, you need professional help first. Definitely get some help. So as long as you have a good session 0 and everything is in agreement when it comes to the themes, the tone, etc., you won't need to interrupt the game with mental breakdowns because of psychological problems. Now, my other criticism is that because this is a storytelling role-playing game hybrid, it is not exactly clear in the example given how you carry out this. In fact, there is a moment where the immersion is completely broken and the gameplay interrupted. The example contains an excerpt of players describing and narrating the actions, what is going on within the game, but then the game master starts. Your dead beloved who you brought back from the other side? What happened? Why weren't you able to attend dinner? Where are you? What is keeping you from joining your family for dinner? And it turns into a 20 questions questionnaire in a non-role-playing, non-storytelling game. That's not how it's supposed to be. This is a storytelling, role-playing game hybrid. There are more elegant ways to cue or prompt the players that now they have the chance to tell a little story about their characters, because you're going to be alternating between playing a role, playing a game, and telling a story in this particular hybrid experience. Take a look at my actual plays so you can see how I am never asking the questions, what do you do? Why did that happen? What are your plans? That's a Gygaxian team cask distortion when compared to the original Dave Arneson role-playing concept. But those are my only criticisms. This is a good introduction to the entire book. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we are going to talk about the creation of a Corvus character. So as you can see, this is high quality, excellent and elegant experience, except for those 2 criticisms that I mentioned. Oh, and perhaps you are interested in this. I am currently starting a professional Raven campaign. Please check out the community post. I'm going to put a link to the community post where I give you information about the session, the campaign, etc. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you and see you later.